My voice was so shaky throughout this whole recording, so sorry for that. We're here today with the guy, bensilly himself, also known as Bugbo creator, and I will be interviewing him today. Hi. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, I will just ask, how are you doing today?
I'm doing cool, I think.
That is cool. Great. Okay, feel free to introduce yourself, by the way.
Oh yeah, bensilly. And I made... I'm trying to think of a funny thing to say that isn't Bugbo. Gargoyle Update Video 4.
I love Gargoyle Video 4. That is something to be
Thank
proud
you.
of. Exactly. Okay, I was so nervous about this interview, by the way.
That's okay. I don't know what to do. I'm not good at speaking, by the way. I don't know why I agreed to this, but it's fine.
It's okay, it's okay. Don't worry about it. I cannot speak today either, so that is, yeah.
It's alright.
Yeah, okay.
We're both in the same boat.
Yeah, exactly. Is it alright if I talk about how I feel about Bugbo first?
Go ahead.
Okay, awesome.
Anything.
Because I don't want this interview or conversation in general to be overwhelming for you, so I will just try to be quick with this. Okay.
That's alright.
Okay, the first time I stumbled upon Bugbo was when I was watching a YouTube compilation about something that I don't really remember now. I think it was like underrated YouTube web series.
Horror.
Yes. I think it was like underrated YouTube web series or something. I genuinely do not remember.
Okay.
But it had like a clip of episode 2 when the mayor turned into a skeleton right after Bugbo told him that he's not giving a speech. And I thought that was the funniest shit ever at the moment.
Wait, I think I know the video.
Yeah, really?
I swear to God, I didn't see the video, but one of our friends was like, "Oh my God, there's like a Bugbo cameo in this video," and it's like a clip that's just put in there.
Oh yeah,
Maybe it's the same one.
I think it was like a compilation of like 3 web series in total, and Bugbo was one of them.
Oh, okay, so maybe it was the digital horror one by that rhetoric.
Oh yeah,
Anyway,
I think
continue,
it was that
sorry.
one. Okay, no, it's fine. Don't worry. Feel free to like interrupt me. Okay.
Okay.
I forgot where I was. Wait. Okay.
Saw the video.
Yes, and in that moment, I was like, okay, I have to watch this now. This seems like a really funny series and like something I would enjoy. But before that, my friend got into Bugbo in like April, but I didn't really care about it at the time. Anyway, I really like this series, and I feel like a lot of people can actually relate to that statement because it's really well made, and I like it. I think you know that a lot of people like this show in general, and also
Yeah, I do know that.
Yes, and also I really appreciate all of the effort you and your friends put into like the animation, the characters, the art style, and overall just the general feel of the show itself. Like you made it look amazing, and I'm not even exaggerating.
Thanks. I don't know what else to say. Thanks.
Don't worry about it. I'm just saying stuff. I'm just saying whatever comes to my mind right now.
No problem.
And everyone who has worked on the show made it look amazing, like I already said that, but like whatever. I did not expect to get attached to like Flash animation bugs and the gradient guy, but like here we are. And oh my God, the song, I genuinely like jaw dropped when it happened.
Which song?
Bugbo, we're gonna find you in episode 3. Yes.
Oh, okay.
It was so good. I did not expect that at all.
There was
so
going to be a
good.
song in episode 1, but we scrapped it because we rewrote the entire script.
Oh, really? That's so awesome.
That was funny.
That's so awesome. And then because of Bugbo, I just started drawing bugs, and I was like, oh man, it's over. This is my life now.
Do you like bugs in general?
Before I watched Bugbo, no, not really.
Okay. But like, as in like, when you draw bugs, do you draw specifically Bugbo bugs or just like normal bugs?
Bugbo bugs, I think.
Okay. So, because if it was normal bugs, I was going to say that's really funny because I've never been really interested or fascinated by bugs. And I don't know why I made this series about them.
Yes, me neither. Just like Bugbo changed like what I started. I mean, like what I drew in that moment after I watched Bugbo. It's really funny. And also the show absolutely deserves the popularity it got, but I understand that it got popular way too quickly.
It was, I guess it was quite fast, but I feel like, to me, the inherent idea of having a thing and then have that thing become a fandom, like an actual like defined fandom, is still really scary. It didn't scare me that much when it first started blowing up. I was pretty excited. Then like a few months later, like a few weeks later, like it kind of hit me like 10 trucks, and I was like, shit, okay.
Yeah, I get that. Like, it's kind of scary because Bugbo's now got fan animations, also analysis
like
videos.
Those. They're cool.
Yeah, true. I really like all the fan art that Bugbo has now.
That's really good. Speaking of the analysis videos, there was... Obviously, you can't really do like a Bugbo theory as to like what's the hidden lore, because there is none. That's not the point
exactly.
of the series. But I saw one that was like a character... Sorry, it was like a character analysis of the actual characters, and I really like videos like those because they're cool. And I think they make sense within the context.
I think I saw that one too. I also saw like a satire video about like what Bugbo means in general, and there was like a theory that like Bugbo was the devil and Joe was
Oh, that's this one. That's the Sagan Hawks one. He messaged me first saying like, can I make an April Fool's video of like a Bugbo analysis, because he saw my tweet beforehand about me like having a nightmare that happened.
Oh my god.
So
That's so funny. I love that video. It's so funny. Okay, sorry, I keep interrupting you. We keep talking at the same time. Okay. Imagine MatPat's video. Oh my god. Okay. Imagine MatPat's theory on Bugbo. That'd be so funny.
I'm trying to think of what the hell, like what kind of theory, because I'm sure it would be on the Film Theory channel, right?
Yeah, maybe.
There's nothing about it is like a game. And he's done like web series and stuff. Yeah, he's done Murder Drones lore.
Oh, really? I didn't see that.
So I feel like it would be more of a lore-centric video, which would be the complete incorrect thing.
Yeah.
but like sometimes he has done just like general like meaning behind stuff, which might probably be wrong, but it would be less wrong than claiming Bugbo has secret lore. So I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. I love the video that like tells about how Gradient Joe is like a businessman and he was sent to Earth to like repent his trauma or something. I don't remember the exact wording.
He was sent to the globe. I think that was the that's Sagan Hawks video.
Yeah.
I think people took it completely seriously as well, which didn't help because I left a pinned comment that was like, you've only uncovered the surface of the lore or something like that. I don't know. Yeah,
I saw that too. I don't get how people didn't like know that it was a joke.
I don't know. I guess I don't know. I suppose I didn't really indicate that it was a joke anywhere in the thing. So I don't know. I'm not like, because it's so stupid. I think that would be really mean of me, but like, it's just funny.
Yeah, it is. Okay. It's time for the main questions right now, I think.
Here we go.
Okay, yes. What got you into drawing?
Drawing? Fuck. I don't know. I started animation before drawing.
Really?
Because in like 2000, geez, I would have been like 5 or 6 or something. I got like a DSi and I used Flipnote Studio, and I did just like stick figures doing stuff.
Oh, okay.
So what? Before I learned how to draw, I did stick figures because of animated versus animation. I think that was the main thing.
Okay. Did you draw anything else other than stick figures?
Eventually, yeah. Like once I actually started to. I don't have any like images on me right now of like old drawings, but I know there was this weird thing I used to do where I like when I first started drawing people, I was obviously inspired by like Diary of a Wimpy Kid. So they were constantly facing sideways, and the eyes were shaped like moons. But like that wasn't Wimpy Kid. I don't know why I did that.
Okay. And how did that like transform into? I have no idea how to word this actually. How did that like turn into your actual art style right now?
I don't know. It's not that there wasn't like a slow phase of it becoming or transforming. Usually how my art style developed over the years was I was doing the same thing over and over again, and at one point thought, no, fuck that. That looks stupid, and I changed it. And that happened a few times, but for ages, when I got into Ed's world, that like changed my style for like 4 or 5 years.
Oh yeah.
It took so long to break out of that.
Yeah, I feel like your art style is like really similar to Ed's world. I mean, that's why I thought when I first saw it.
It used to be more similar.
Yeah. That was like
my normal drawing style.
That was like my first thought when I saw your drawings for the first time. What are your main art inspirations right now?
Oh, inspirations right now. Fuck. I don't know. I don't tend to. I mean, I follow artists and I look at artists and I'm like, oh, that's cool. I can't really recall specific artists and art styles that inspired me. Like other than like stuff specifically for animations, and then me just experimenting from that.
Okay.
Like Eddsworld was a big one mostly. That's the biggest one I can name. It was Eddsworld combined with like Pimations probably. This is from like 2016, 2017 until like I don't know, a while ago.
Okay, I see. Okay, what inspired you to make this show? Like, what little things were your inspirations, and maybe what is your favorite show that like led up to this point of creating Bugbo?
I made the first Bugbo like rig in 2020, I think, or 2020. Yeah, it was like late 2020, and so there's a lot of context. So I grew up in Wales, and growing up in Wales means that there's a lot of Welsh music that they teach you at school, like you sing along in like assemblies and whatnot. So what our school used was this website where there'd be like a bunch of Welsh songs. Like you click on there's like a list of Welsh songs on like a Flash website, and then you could click on each of them, and then it'll play the song with like the subtitles and the lyrics going through, and there'd be like Flash graphics in the background as well, and they'd all use like the weird like line tool, and it would just look kind of off because it'd be like like the gradients and stuff. It's just there's something really specific about the way like Flash graphics looked if you were just making like a kids website or something. Same with just old kids Flash games in general.
Okay, I see. And like, did the Welsh music have any like impact on Bugbo's music in general?
Not really. The Bugbo, the main, We're Gonna Find You song, that was mostly just inspired by Gary Come Home.
Okay.
And the main theme song and normal music, I just use like MIDI instruments from like FL Studio.
I really like that.
It's something about like a favorite show. I don't know. I mean, early Eddsworld's pretty funny.
It is.
It's not meant to be kind of like that. It's a different vibe than that. But also, that's not really the question. I was more the favorite. But the thing is, this is not answering the question at all. I'm sorry, but a lot of people have like compared Bugbo to like Homestar Runner, and like that's like the biggest comparison I've heard. Like, oh, this is like it's either Homestar Runner or like Starfall.
Oh.
Like those are the two biggest things that people say like Bugbo reminds them of, and I find that really funny because I've never seen Homestar Runner and I've never used Starfall, so it's just a complete coincidence.
I didn't even know what Homestar Runner was before I got into Bugbo. I'm gonna be honest.
I knew what it was. I just hadn't seen it.
Okay. And how do you feel about the show?
About just like what we've done so far. I like what we've done so far. I think I think the first episode was good at like introducing the characters, introducing the general vibe. Under the Oak was, I think, more to just like set the tone that like this is fucking stupid. Like the mayor death scene and stuff. That was just a complete joke. But then people still kept calling it horror, so I was like, oh, what the fuck? So then the one after that, the Familiar Foe, was just even more stupid. And I'm just like completely like cartoonish, just bonkers. And at that point, I'm like, okay, I think this is the limit to how like batshit we're going for like the episodes. Most of them are probably going to be more like Under the Yoke or Sandstone.
Yeah.
If I still like make episodes.
Yeah, I get that. There's still like some people out there who think that like Bugbo's gonna turn into digital horror or something.
I guess I'm never gonna turn the series into like fucking like there's gonna be like scares and like there's gonna be like hidden meta lore about like the guy who made the Flash animations is evil or something like that. And that was the original plan, and I scrapped that because it wouldn't have been fun.
Yeah.
But like that's not to deny the fact that the series could like build up to something if I wanted to. Like there is, because like the characters are still major players, like Bugbo, Gerber, Joe and stuff. Like they're still people who exist in a world. I don't know. Maybe I could do like kind of a thing. Who knows? I don't know.
Yeah, that is true. What programs do you use to make Bugbo, and also to make it have like a 2000s internet kind of style?
That's all in one program. That is all.
Oh.
So like Flash animation is done using Flash, and I use Adobe Animate, which is just the new version of Flash. So, but I want to make sure that when I export it, first of all, I use like the old Flash settings, which are still built in, and you can change it to like the old audio compression. Just like change the size and bitrate of the export to be like really low quality. And I want to make sure, or like I try to make sure that everything in the series is possible to do in an older version of Flash. So there's like a camera tool in the new version of Adobe Animate, but I don't use that because I'm worried it might take away from. I don't know. I probably overthink that, but like just in case.
Okay, I see. I like how on YouTube, like almost all of the Bugbo episodes have like 360 FPS.
Oh yeah,
Wait,
no, the whole maximum quality
pixels.
is like 360p or like 480. Yeah, maximum is 360.
Yeah, I said FPS instead of P or something. I don't remember.
No problem.
Okay, yeah, that's true. Okay, what was or is the most fun thing to work on in the whole show?
Thing to work on. I think the funniest part that we've ever done in Bugbo, to me, or maybe not like the funniest. Actually, this is my favorite part of the whole show, but it was even funnier to like actually make it in the call, and we were all just like pissing ourselves laughing. It's the scene where Thomas Flyswatter is describing his backstory, and he he talks about how like he was like tragically like accidentally like fell into like a machine or like on a conveyor belt, and how there was no way of getting off, and it couldn't have been prevented at all. But the flashback we see shows him deliberately getting on and ignoring the stop button, and the conveyor belt is like so comically slow.
Yes, that was so funny.
And we made his silhouette look like fucking Alfred Hitchcock. I don't know why.
I love that he was just bald in the backstory.
They're all bald to me.
I love that. I love how like both Bugbos and Thomas Flyswatter's, I think, canon designs are just bald. It's so funny.
They are.
I love it. That's like unserious.
Precisely.
Yeah.
But,
Okay, maybe now a Thomas Flyswatter question since we're on the topic.
oh boy.
Oh boy.
No.
Okay, if it isn't a spoiler, could you maybe tell what happened to Thomas Flyswatter at the end of episode 3? Like, does he die, or does he survive the wrecking ball?
You can see what happens to him at the end of the episode if you look closely. So, of course, like he gets strapped down to the machine. He's like talking. He's using every like villain cliche in the book to try and get Bugbo to save him, or like not let him die or whatever. But then they all leave the building. They don't give a shit. And then when the wrecking ball comes down to destroy the building, the entire thing is crushed, and you can see the silhouette of Thomas being flung into the sky.
Oh my god!
Wrecking ball.
I never really noticed that.
Let me send a timestamp. Maybe I don't need to, but like, it's right when the wrecking ball hits. Let me see if I can get like a frame. So, okay, I've screenshotted a frame here. I'll send it to you.
Okay.
And I'm gonna send another screenshot of Thomas, who has been circled. This is him.
Oh my god!
So his fate after he flies, who knows? But currently, this is the last you see of him being flung into the sky. So I don't know. You can guess.
Oh my god, he's like a fucking ragdoll or whatever you call him. I love
like
that.
the Team Rocket from.
Yes. Oh my god. Yes. I literally rewatched Bugbo so many times, and I genuinely never noticed that. What the hell?
There's a lot of shit we just kind of put in for no reason.
Yeah. Oh, also, in episode 3, when Gerbo and Grady and Joe go everywhere looking for Bugbo, we see the ant farmer in the background near their crops, and there's just a nuke in there. What is up with that?
There's a nuke in the circus as well.
Yeah, I've noticed that, but I have no idea what is up with the nuke in their crops.
So, essentially, in the globe, they have nukes sometimes.
Oh.
And that's it.
Okay.
There's just nukes. There's like one nuke per episode. Well, except for the first one, because we didn't think of that joke yet, but...
Yeah, okay. Are there going to be any nukes in the future episodes?
Hopefully everyone, yeah. I don't know where to put them, but...
Okay. That's kind of funny. It's like the aliens in like every episode of South Park.
I don't know, I've never seen South Park, but I imagine that probably makes sense.
Yeah, I have seen some episodes, but yeah. Okay.
Alright.
Another Thomas Fleischwater question. I have only like 2. Okay. What was Thomas Fleischwater like before he worked or while he was working in Fleischwater Incorporated?
I don't know, I haven't thought of that.
Okay. Okay. I should have seen that coming.
No, yeah, it's fine.
Okay. I need to pick out a question now. Did anyone help you flesh out the characters' personalities?
Probably. I can't recall every single, like, brainstorming interaction from the group chat, but I guarantee there is a suggestion that one of my friends made that like, I kept. So it wasn't entirely written by me, obviously.
Okay.
So, yeah. Probably, but I don't know exactly what.
Okay, I see. Okay, now it's time for the big question, I think.
Okay.
Which episode is your favorite Bugbo episode and why?
This is a difficult question. I am between Familiar Foe and Under the Oak. Because I think Familiar Foe has some of my favorite moments in this series, but I also think Under the Oak has a consistently, like, good tone that I want to keep for the rest of the series. I think Under the Oak was a good balance of the tones, but also A Familiar Foe has fucking shit like Bugbo's friend, which I was...
So I love that. I drew a fan art of him like 2 times. I love him.
I think... Was that... Yes.
Yeah, it was Bugbo
really
and his
those.
friend. Yeah. Okay, how did you come up with the characters' names? Maybe besides Bugbo, since like most people already know about it, but feel free to talk about him too.
I don't know how I came up with Gerbo. There's no relation to like Gerbo and like the wood and like spider or anything. There's like nothing. I don't know how I came up with that. I want to search for the first instance of Gerbo in the Bugbo like crew group chat. Or I just sent a screenshot of the Gerbo rig and then said it's a different spider character, but I'm naming him Gerbo, and that's it. I don't know how I came up with it.
Oh my god. I was trying to figure out the characters' names and like how you came up with them, and I had no idea how Gerbo came to be, honestly.
Yeah, me neither.
He's just Gerbo, simple.
Yeah, he's just Gerbo, he's just a little Gerbo.
I love him.
I was gonna say, was there any of the character you wanted to know the name of them, like?
I think it was just Gerbo.
Yeah, okay, so continue then.
Okay. How did you come up with the characters' designs?
Designs. Bugbo's really funny because I got him pretty much on point the first time I made the rig, but then I tried changing it afterwards a bunch of times, and none of them looked good. So, have you seen the original Bliblo?
Yes, I have.
So, like, it's Bugbo, except, you know, like, all his limbs are the same color as his body and head, and also his feet are also just circles like his hands as well.
Yeah.
And it's pretty much that. But then afterwards, I was like, nah, I want to change it around a little bit. And this is the second... If I can find it, this is the second Bugbo design. Or, like, what I finished of it. And it's fucking hideous.
Oh my god.
I'm glad I didn't go with this.
I saw that before, and someone sent that in, like, the Bugbo server, and the file name was just Bugbo or something.
Yeah, it's really... I really don't like this design, and I think it sucks. And I'm glad I went back to just the normal Bugbo, but with different colored limbs.
It kind of does, but like he looks so goofy.
Yeah, true.
I'm also glad you like changed Bliblo's design to have like darker limbs because he just looked naked.
I feel like if I kept that philosophy of just not changing the limbs colors, I think Gerber would look really weird, especially.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah. What else? I think Gerbo's that design. I got that pretty much good the first time, and I never changed it, except maybe adding the lip to the mouth. The Gradient Joe used to have like the pink and blue, like shirt and like over thing. I don't know names for clothes.
Oh yeah. I have
like the Bliblo Joe.
I have like a GIF of like the old designs, but I have no idea if it was like made by you or someone else. Hold on,
send it.
Okay.
'Cause I know someone has made like fan videos with like the old designs.
Yeah, and like there was a video
cool.
on YouTube with like a fan-made old Bugbo website.
Oh yeah, that's really cool as well.
It is.
Cool
I love
stuff.
that. Okay, this one. It doesn't show. Wait, hold on. Okay.
It's loading. Hang on, give it a second. Yeah, no, this is fan made.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought so.
It's a combination of actually no, I've got to mention the Gerbo design there is based on the original sketch I did for the rigs. Like it's like before I actually made the rig, I like drew something underneath it as like a test design, and that is kind of what got turned into that like fan made rig.
Okay, I see. Do you still have
Well,
it?
see if I can
Okay.
I'm trying to open it now.
Okay.
Because it's a really fucking stupid drawing.
I can't wait.
It pretty much just looks like that, like without color. But I'll send it like a full one. Adobe Animate, it's not responding. Oh no, we're back. We're back.
I love his like big stupid nose. It's great.
Yeah, I don't know why I gave him that.
No one else has a nose.
This was the first recorded instance of
Oh my god. That's so funny. I love it.
Hobo. I think I made Hobo like last minute, like while I was still writing episode 1. I was like, here's a grasshopper. And everyone was like, Ben, stop making characters, you have to write the episode. So like Hobo is genuinely, and also literally in the video, a last minute addition. And I found that funny.
Yeah, I love how like at the end of every episode she just like comes in and just does something and then leaves.
Yeah, just elaborate.
Yeah. Okay, maybe now I have a question. Could you describe Hobo?
Describe Hobo. I don't think any of them can describe Hobo, to be honest.
That's fair.
I mean, she's a main character, supposedly.
That is true, yes.
What we know about her from what we've seen so far is that she likes to laugh. She likes... She collects... she collected a skeleton for some unknown reason. And she's currently fighting in the war. I don't know what war, but she's fighting in a war.
Oh my god, yes. Wait, was the Hobo is in the military, she kills people thing a one episode joke, or is that like actually canon?
That's just us. I mean, it's technically both, because the only reason that happened was because me and our friends were like, how funny would it be if during the Hobo segment, Gobo tries to call Hobo for help and she was just in an active war zone. And we didn't question that any further. We were like, hell yeah, let's do it. We put it in.
Okay. Yeah,
I have screenshots of like us coming up with Bugbo gags. It's really funny. Like I have the Maya skeleton bit being realized by, I think Bob was the one who came up with it.
That is really funny, actually. I love how like out of pocket Bugbo is sometimes.
Yeah, I think he's a bit of a prick, but he's unexpected in the way he's a bit of a prick. I think that's fun.
Yes. Oh my god. Okay, how did you get the idea of making Bugbo just a total asshole?
Total asshole. He was gonna be worse.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah, in the scrapped episode. Also, here's a screenshot. It's pretty funny, unrelated, but the conception of the mayor joke. But yeah, in the original script for episode 1, it was gonna be. I think it was gonna be like about like Gerber learning to count. Oh, and then that's why like Bugbo would like sing a song about counting and stuff, and that would have been the part. But essentially, the script was just like really mean-spirited for some reason. Like, Like in this one, Bugbo like still like has friends currently, and like his friends still like him, which is, I don't know if they shouldn't. He's a dick. But
Yeah, true.
in the original script, they all seemed like really outwardly afraid of him, like fucking everyone. And like he was just unambiguously a piece of shit. Like every line of dialogue was just mean.
Oh my god.
And it was just him being mean to everyone for like 5 minutes.
Oh my god.
And at that point, we were like, we need moments of like downtime. We can't do this.
I think that's
Again-
really funny. Okay, now continue.
The episode ended with like I think all of Gradient Joe's bones breaking.
Oh my god. That's so brutal.
So yeah, that's the kind of thing it was, and we were like, yeah, fuck that. Let's make it sillier.
That is... I'm great you came up with that. I'm glad
Yeah.
it's silly, to be honest.
What was the question actually? Because I think I kind of strayed a bit too far from that.
I already forgot, I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
I just thought of that in the moment, and now I forgot about it. Okay, now I remembered.
sorry.
I think that's really funny, considering that, like, in Under the Oak, Bugbo was like, oh, well, I can't help with that. The mayor is still powerful. I have, like, nothing to help you with, guys.
Even though we clearly see him later on enacting his, I don't know, it's not revenge. He didn't really do anything to him except make fun of him.
Yeah. Was he just, like, lazy in the moment?
The way I think a lot of people see it, and the way that I was thinking as well, was that he wasn't expecting this whole clown thing to happen. He thought they'd go down to a little place, learn some things with his friends, and now they've kind of been like thrust into this whole, we have to save the circus. And of course Gerbo, who's an absolute angel, is more empathetic towards the clown, saying like we have to help the clown. But like Bug was kind of trying to like stray him away from that, like no, Mayor's too powerful. Even though he could probably solve that all like immediately. But then he kind of sees potential when he gets the idea for like Gradient Joe to do the mayor thing. He sees potential for like more like education and fun.
Yeah.
And then tries to like change his plans to fit that. But of course the mayor is a bit of a dick as well. So the plans keep changing.
Oh my god.
And I guess that's what culminates. That's kind of what I was thinking.
Yeah, I see. Okay. Okay, now more describing questions. Could you describe Gerbo?
Describe Gobo. Like I said, he's an angel. He is. I think there's something in that not a lot of people realize, because usually, like when I see on like wikis and stuff, and people like describing Gerbo, it's like Gerbo is like a bit dim-witted or whatever. He's like the dumber friend of like the group. But like, he hasn't really done anything in the series to prove himself worthy of the dumb title. Like,
Yeah.
He just talks kind of slowly and likes to collect rocks. And that's it. The only person who ever calls Gerbo dumb is Bugbo.
Yeah, and he's just mean to everyone, so like...
Yeah. So I think Gerbo is not dumb, but he's very caring. He's very caring, and he likes collecting rocks. Obviously, I'm not sure. There is a lot of shit I want to do with Gerbo, especially if I continue the series.
Okay, I see.
So I want to describe it all now.
Could you describe Gerbo in one word?
Awesome.
Yes, I agree.
I love him.
Me too, so much. I like how, like, he's the nicest out of, like, the main four, and he is still, like, friends with Bugbo.
Yeah.
Okay. Could you describe Gradient Joe? And also, does his head being, like, a literal gradient sphere affect his vision in some way?
I'm not sure. I don't know. So Gradient Joe, he is right. Would it be bad to say I don't know?
He's just a guy.
He's a guy. I literally made him to be like generic guy who is for some reason here, but he's part of the group. He's part of the crew, and he does shit Bugbo says sometimes. Sometimes he doesn't. And
Yeah.
sometimes he gets mad at circus balls. You know, the usual. And he doesn't talk.
Yeah, he isn't very talkative.
Nah.
I like it.
And
Okay.
also the vision thing with the Gradient Joe head. I don't know. I don't know how the gradient exactly works. All I know is that I made a guy, and then I put a circle tool over his head, and I filled it with a flash gradient that moves around.
That's totally fair.
I guess it could act like his eye, but it's just kind of a gradient on that That's on his head.
Yeah, I like how like the white part of the gradient changes with like his emotions.
Yeah, sometimes it's. I was gonna be like a whole new like plethora of like emotions. Like there was like in the original Flash file for the rigs, I had a bunch of different gradient heads with like different colors, and like one of them was like a rainbow gradient. I don't know what that meant. What do you mean by that?
I think someone like
yeah.
made a fan chart of like all the colors he could have with like
That's cool.
all emotions. I don't know if I can find it now, but like yeah.
I think I might have sort of seen something like that at least. But yeah, no, that's cool.
Yeah, it is. Okay. How would
Alright.
you describe Bugbo, both the character and the show?
Okay, the character. Character-wise, I genuinely think the most simple way to put it is that he is a terrible friend.
Exactly.
He's a piece of shit. I think he, in some weird way, he does care about his friends, but he just wants to be in control of them.
Yeah.
It's all about what he wants to do, you know.
I like how in episode 2, when he pushes Joe into the like underground circus, he just grabs Gerbo and he goes down with him.
He just grabs him. That's what he wants to do, so he just takes them all with him.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
And meanwhile, Joe is just fucking dead on the ground.
Yeah, no, he's dead. He died in that episode. Every time you've seen him since, it's been a ghost.
Oh my god.
That's a lie. I just lied to you. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I love spreading lies.
Me too.
How did you come up with the catchphrases? As in, what would Grady and Joe do? And togetherness makes anything effortless.
I have to look this up. Hang on.
Okay, take your time.
What gradient Joe do? What's the first instance of me saying? I think I just kind of put it in the script of the first episode, not realizing it was going to be like a recurring thing. But then I think one of my friends, like Bob, was like, "I like the idea of making the episodes sort of interactive, like you can choose which letter." But then I kind of scrapped the actual interactive thing because I've seen people say Bugbo is meant to be like a Flash game because they think that that section's interactive, but it's not. It just kind of it's just a weird thing that happens in the video.
Yeah. Is there ever going to be like a Bugbo game in the future? Because I think that'd be really cool. Like a simple
I don't know
one.
how to make games. Maybe not an official one, but Bugbo fan games may exist at some point. So I don't know.
Okay, that is awesome. I'd love to see even a fan-made one.
What was another catchphrase you were saying? Like, what Grady and Joe do? Togetherness makes anything effortless.
Yes, that one. Yes.
I think I was just trying to think of a catchphrase that was like, like about friendship, and also it rhymes because it's funny, and then I thought of words that like kind of applied to that. I don't know. There wasn't a complex thinking.
I get that. And also, I like how he says, "Boy, oh boy, man, oh man." I really like that. It's so funny.
Boy, oh boy, man, oh man. The boy's grown up mid-sentence.
Yes, that's true. I like that. Will we ever see any of the background characters again?
Possibly. I have the rings. I could put them
Oh.
anywhere. Maybe you will, maybe you won't.
Okay. I'd like to see maybe the ant farmer in one episode, or maybe Perry.
The ant farmer. I really like the ant farmer because I just made them like, I made them like so fast, and then I had to remake them. Well, oh no, I didn't. No, I got the rig and I saved that just fine. But then the section I was animating with the montage got corrupted, and I had to redo the whole bit. So I had to redo the entire scene with the farmer and the background.
Oh my
But the rig was
god.
fine.
How long did that take?
Not as long as I thought. Thankfully, I got it done in like a few days. And I was like, thank God, because that was so annoying to do. That was my least favorite part to animate. I know people like the "we're not going to find you" bit a lot, but that fucking sucked to animate. I'm sorry.
Okay, it's okay. I like the verse that's like, we're gonna wait, I forgot how that went. If we don't
If we
find you,
don't
you'll
find
probably
you.
die. Yes, that was so
Yeah.
good. Oh my god,
Thank you.
that was so awesome.
Whoopee.
I like the visuals too, even if they weren't like, even if you think they weren't the best, I still really like them.
The visuals, the bit where it gets eaten by a fish, that doesn't mean shit. I don't know why I put that there. it was like there's a pool of tears, and I was like, what the hell do we do from here? And I was like, oh, giant fish, eat him whole. Maybe.
I feel like
Yeah,
that,
that's
like, I forget the exact word, but I feel like that is something Gerber would imagine if he, like, tried to imagine Bugbo in danger, just a giant fish.
Like, oh no, there's a giant fish. What if he gets eaten by a fish, Joe? Yeah, no, I get it.
Yeah, exactly. How long is one bug hour?
Bug hour.
Okay.
I don't know. It's unit of time.
Yeah.
All I know is it's the same grouping. I guess 24 bug hours is still one bug day.
Yeah,
But
okay.
I don't know how like stretched or not or like squished that is. This is probably not going to age terribly because I'm so fucking inconsistent when I animate Bugbo.
It's okay. I remember on Twitter someone tried to, like, calculate how long is a bug hour, and they thought that, like, maybe, like, one bug hour was 6 hours in, like, real world time, and they thought that it just didn't make sense.
Maybe that I don't know. I don't think anyone's right in this instance because nothing I do in that series is consistent at all.
Exactly. Like, they tried to figure everything out, and I was like, does anything in Bugbo ever make sense?
Yeah, if you try and make sense of the Bugbo world, you'll lose your mind. You'll quickly realize Gobo could not possibly be a spider. You'll realize, fucking, I don't know. You'll realize that Thomas shouldn't have been flung out of the building in episode 3 because he was in a lower layer of the building, which was underground.
Yeah.
So it doesn't make shit don't make sense, you know?
Yeah, and spiders cannot roll.
Well, this one can. I don't know.
Okay. Gerbo is just that good. He's built different. I love him.
Me too.
Okay, I'm not sure how to word this question, but I hope you will know what I mean.
All right.
Which voices do you think fit the characters the most?
No, that's worded fine. I get it. I really think. I mean, first of all, Gradient Joe's voice actor does an impeccable job of conveying his emotions, but
My God, I actually got to think about that for a second.
yeah, no, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I really like Grabber's voice for Gerbo like a lot. I wasn't sure what Gerbo's voice was going to be aside from kind of Patrick Star-esque, and then Grabber did the voice, and I was like, hell yeah, let's do it. I think his voice acting adds a lot, and also fucking Thomas Flyspotter.
God,
even
yeah.
did such a good job with that one.
Yeah, exactly. I love all of Thomas's voice lines. I think Evan did like a really good job with that. I love their voice acting.
I agree.
It's so good. I did not expect like Thomas's voice to be this good for a YouTube web series, honestly.
They're just a really good voice actor in general because they've been voicing Bond from the Walton Files for like ages. And it's funny because it got to a point where when A Familiar Foe came out, they tweeted like, "I can't believe people know me more because of Bugbro than the Walton Files now. What's happening?"
Oh my God.
And that was like, oh god, that's fucked up. It made me think.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
What advice do you have for people who want to make an ongoing web series, or for those who are already making like a YouTube web series?
I'm the worst person to be asking advice for, because the thing is with Bugbo is this isn't how I normally draw and animate, obviously.
Yeah.
I do a specific style and I stick to it and I keep doing that for all the episodes. And I'm scared that that's making my animation worse.
I don't
because
think
now
it
I'm
is.
actually need to study animation for like uni. And I've been animating normally a lot less because of Bugbo, and I'm getting worried.
Well, I mean, like, it's really cool that you got into like an animating university, but you're constantly improving, and I don't think that like animating constantly in Bugbo's art style is making your animations worse in general.
I hope not, because that would be unfortunate, but also it would be really funny.
Maybe, but like experimenting, you know?
Yeah.
Passion projects.
But no, as for the advice thing, another reason I'm not a good person to ask is because I have had so many projects that I wanted to do like ages ago, like back on my old channel, when I wanted to do like animations mostly. And I didn't finish any of them because I was so ill prepared. To like, I didn't plan any of them out further than just writing a script. And I didn't even start with making a script. I used to not write scripts. I used to just animate and then see where it goes from there and hope it turned out okay. And I never finished any of them, surprise, surprise. So my advice is don't do that.
And then you made Bugbo, and it blew up.
Yeah. Which is really funny because that's not how I animate.
I see.
But yeah.
Yeah, also about like Bugbo's popularity, I feel like a lot of passion projects just go in like the wrong direction most of the time when they get popular, and not because of bad scripts or planning or the visuals, but because there's like definitely an added pressure once you realize it has gotten popular. And when you're not just kind of constantly working on that, and you know that there's a lot of people waiting for more and constantly asking for more, it's when that stops being fun to make.
Yeah. There's a really specific problem that I've encountered recently, and I don't know if anyone ever can relate, but sometimes Bugbo fandom kind of pisses me off. Sometimes it's kind of annoying, I'm going to be completely honest about that.
I get you, I really do.
Inherently, fandoms are weird and annoying, and
Yeah.
there's always going to be weird stuff. I don't think that Bugbo fandom is any better or worse than a normal fandom. And that's probably fine, because that's just how it is. But sometimes it's annoying, you know? And there have been multiple times where in the group chat of like the Bugbo crew, a bunch of us are just like, how funny would it be to do this just to like piss them off or whatever. And sometimes it is funny, but I don't want Bugbo to just turn into like a cynical spiral of like just like spite towards like the fans, because that would be like, I think that would start to show, and it wouldn't be fun to make, it wouldn't be fun to watch. And I don't want to go too far down the spiral of like, oh no, I hate this sucks. I want to try and hopefully make the most out of this, but I don't know, it's I'm just scared.
Yeah, I get that, I really do. Especially because like you did not expect it to blow up, and I feel like it blew up mainly after episode 3.
It was episode 2 that got the first wave of like blowy uppiness.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Because the mayor clip went around a lot, and also the I don't like it, I want it gone joke at it down.
Yeah, oh my god. Okay, fun fact, I went to like a con in Poland in like, I don't remember when that was. I think it was like last month, and I had a handmade Bugbo pin on my backpack, and someone saw it, and
Nice.
and they then came up to me and asked if that's the guy from TikTok.
Oh, it wouldn't be the first time I made something and then someone was like, oh, it's from TikTok.
Yes, they came up to me and they specifically asked if that's the get the fuck away from me guy from TikTok.
So, he never says that in the video. You know what's funny? The specific Bugbo get the fuck away from me video, I saw that used in so many different contexts, and it all came full circle when I found like a meme account on TikTok about like a school I used to go to.
Wait, what?
Where, like, so there was an account that was like posting memes about like an old school I went to and like making fun of the teachers or whatever. And one of the videos they used in the memes was the fucking Bugbo get the fuck away from me.
Oh my
and I was like, oh my god.
Dude, that's
And I realized
terrifying. That's actually terrifying. Oh my god. What the hell? I'm
Yeah,
genuinely
that
speechless.
is
That
that.
is, oh my god. I cannot imagine like being in your shoes and seeing that.
It was so shocking. I thought I was hallucinating that for a second. it existed at least. I don't know if it's still up though.
I don't blame you, honestly. Okay, if you could go back in time and start Bugbo from scratch, what would you do differently?
I don't know. Let me watch episode 1 again.
Okay.
Hopefully.
See you in 6 minutes.
No, I'm skimming through it.
Okay.
Oh, there is something. I would do episode 1 the exact same way I did before, except I would fucking remember to make the clouds move again after the What Would Gritty and Joe section is done. Because, if you look closely, in the rest of the video, in like the first half, the sky background is like moving constantly. Then, the screen freezes for the What Would Gradient Joe Do section.
I did not notice.
When it goes out of that section, the sky stops moving.
I did not notice at all.
When I noticed that, that pissed me off. But yeah, that's it.
Well, I don't think anyone noticed that in general, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's not that noticeable.
Overall, I'm happy. I wouldn't change episode 1 at all on like how it started. I think it was a decent start. It was like slow, but like to get people used to whatever the hell was happening. I think it was necessary.
Yeah, I like how there's like little to like no plot at all.
Yeah. They just want to do something, and sometimes they do it. Except for the third one, which they kind of have to do something.
Yeah, I like episode 3 honestly, but like I understand that like the format of episode 3 is not coming back, and you're just gonna stick to like the earlier episodes.
It might come back.
Oh, okay.
Occasionally, I'm saying 3 is the limit to like the antics. I'd say, it's only gonna get as crazy as that.
Okay, I cannot wait for when it comes back. Maybe.
I want to mostly stick to the tone of the second episode and stuff like that. Is what I'm saying.
Okay, I get that. Is there an approximate date release? I mean, release date. Oh my god, for Bugbo episode 4.
Nah.
Okay.
So far that it's been very unfortunately evenly spaced out. We've had episode 1 in August 2022. We've had episode 2 in February 2023, and then episode 3 in August 2023. So it seems to be going for a August, February, like alternating thing, like twice a year, once every 6 months, you know. But I don't know if I can make that for episode 4 because I haven't even started yet. Yeah,
that is fine. It's just going slowly, right?
Yeah. I've got the basic plot outline for episode 1. No, 4, fuck.
It's okay.
Episode 4.
Oh my god.
I don't have any other script.
That is still awesome, honestly. I can't wait.
I don't want to do any release dates in general unless the video is fully finished.
Okay.
When the video is finished, I do a little teaser and I say it's coming out on this day or like tomorrow at this time, and that's the closest we'll get to a release date. Like literally right when it's done.
Yeah, you just maybe remember how on like I don't remember if that was like Bugbo episode 2 teaser. But like in the live chat, you said that like Gradient Joe was 9 years old, and so many people believed you. So many of them.
I'm both very proud and not proud of that bit. So on one hand, it was because people in chat were like saying really weird stuff about the characters, talking about like not safe for work shit, and I was like, this is so annoying. And then one of my friends was like, "Oh god, this sucks. I'm sorry this is happening." And I said to them, "It's okay. I know exactly how to fix this." And then I said in the chat, I want you all to know that Gradient Joe is 9. And that threw everything off balance. The reason I regret doing that is because it apparently caused a bunch of discourse between between the characters.
I saw like some ship art of like Joe and Thomas, and someone commented under that like something like, "Isn't Gradient Joe 9 or something?"
Yeah, like that's not the reason. That's a misunderstanding of why I said he was 9, because I don't mind shipping. Shipping's fine. That's like completely innocent shit. It's specifically the weird sexualization gets on my nerves. It's annoying. I know it's gonna happen. I've accepted it. I feel like making an active effort to stop it is not just futile. It's also kind of harmful because then you risk spreading it to more people.
Yeah.
And I want to try and minimize that because I've seen when the fandom first started growing, I saw like people who were like minors who were like replying to like weird not safe for work shit, like, "Ew, look how gross this is. Why are they doing this to Bugbo?" And I was like, stop interacting with it.
Like, I think I saw that thread on Twitter.
Yeah, it's just annoying. It's part of the reason the fandom is hard to deal with. Because I feel like I'm responsible, but also I don't know. It's mostly out of my control, but I don't want it to be, and that sucks.
I don't think you're responsible for the behavior of other people, honestly.
That's true, but it did stem from a thing I made. So in the back of my head, I'm thinking like, it's me, it's all my fault. But yeah, no, I know it's not really, but yeah, still.
I get that, I really do. What was or is the goal of Bugbo, if there is one?
The goal of the series or the character?
The series.
The series. Fun, you know, stupid, weirdness. Weird fun. It's like the intention from the start was to be a. I mean, not from the start, but like from the start of the current iteration, is to be a stupid, silly little series that was just a bit off, mostly because of the main character.
Yeah.
It was.
Okay.
If anything can be like, if there's any bits of horror in the series, that's all done to like add to just the humor, like the unsettlingness. That's all part of the tone. It doesn't make it a horror.
Oh my god, yes. Okay, also, is there gonna be like another bit like I don't know how the word is, like another Bugbo's friend moment in the series?
I don't know, because I've kind of used that joke already. I feel like it wouldn't hit the same, so I feel like we might not.
Okay.
Probably not. Yeah, I think it was kind of a one-trick pony, really. Like we can't do it again and again, otherwise it's just not going to be funny. It's just going to be like, oh yeah, it's the funny frame of the video. That's not going to be like a constant.
What about like something a bit unsettling? Because I don't know if Bugbo's friend was unsettling for people. So.
I might add more like hints of like weird, unsettling moments, but that's not gonna. I don't intend to just like fully just like scare the viewer.
Yeah.
Like that's not the intention. So yeah, probably.
People are gonna be like, guys, Bugbo is digital horror now. What the hell?
People were theorizing about Bugbo's friend. People were saying that it connected to my original plan, which was that what the series was going to be about a guy who made Bugbo and then inserted himself into the series as one of Bugbo's friends to like vet his real life problems.
I think I saw that.
And people were like, wait a minute, Bugbo's friend, was that the original plan? Was that guy? And no, it wasn't. I just put Bugbo's friend in the video for no fucking reason.
Okay, I think I am out of questions now. So,
alright.
Yes. Okay, this interview was very nice. It was great talking to you.
It was badass and also cool, and thank you so much.
Yes, I was so nervous about it again.
It's alright.
Okay, do you have like anything you want to say? Because this is actually the end of their interview.
Anything I want to say?
Yes.
Okay. I want everyone watching this video to know that Gradient Joe is 9 years old. No, I'm not doing that again. I'm not doing that again.
I feel like everyone already knows that.
Yeah.
Gradient Joe is 9.
I don't know what to say now. I feel like I was a good interview. I feel like
Okay, that is great.
go back.
I'm honestly
Alright.
happy you liked their interview because I was, again, so nervous. I keep saying that.
No, it's been chill and fun and fine and cool, and you've been fine.
Okay, that is awesome. Okay, it was so wonderful. Why am I using that word? Hearing all this stuff about
Wonderful.
Bugbo, honestly, amazing.
Thanks. Thank you. Yay.
Yes,
Thank
okay.
you for listening.
You too. Thank you for even agreeing to this interview.
No problem.
Thank you so much again. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.